here we go. Short New Vegas stream. Want to get this game done before Thursday, because Thursday is when Shadow of the Erd Tree comes out, and I want to play Shadow of the Erd Tree pretty much all weekend in terms of streaming and not streaming. And this Fallout playthrough has been getting a little long. We've done a lot. It's, from counting the VODs, it's about 23 hours, I believe. Give or take, maybe. Give or take about an hour. Maybe like an hour longer than that. So it's been about like a whole fucking day's worth of streaming. And I want to get it finished. I don't know why my sorry, I'm just checking it on my phone and it's... Yeah, I know. God, the Twitch app sucks. Twitch app is such garbage. The phone one. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. I like having my stream up on my phone because I can quickly glance at it.
Hello.
Make sure that if anything's wrong, I can confirm then if anything's wrong with the game, because I'm looking at my main monitor, the stream software, because I can glance over at OBS, or Twitch itself by looking at the app and seeing if it's something on there. So House tells us to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel. I tell House, okay, I might do these Brotherhood of Steel quests just to amuse them, or to, what's the word? Not placate, to patronize, I guess. I did download a mod because I was curious to see how well it worked a while ago. That is House Brotherhood Truce. So it enables a truce between the House and the Brotherhood. Oh my fucking god. I thought those were like friendly NCR soldiers. They are not. Those are NCR deserters. I think they get leveled weapons too. That, or you really take a lot of damage on very hard. I almost called it extra hard. Don't know why this isn't working. I'm putting that right post on target. There we go. In terms of other filler streams, I think I might do. In terms of like, I don't know what I want to play. I might go back. I might do more Fallout 76 ones because they're fun to just riff over. I can insult Fallout 76 as well as other things by just talk. Just adjusting my audio, making sure everything's nice and audio. Whatever that means. I was gonna say, we're pretty close to being done with content. There's a lot of small quests, side quests I could do. I could do the companion quests. I just don't really care for them. And also they require, a lot of the quests require triggers to be hit. You need to go, for example, with like Arcade Ganon to get his quest for Odd Land Sign. You have to go to, I believe, 4 or 5 different locations. There's a bunch of them, but you have to go to at least 4 or 5 of them. One of them actually being the RepCon facility. I'm pretty sure. And it's, you know, he'll bring up like questions, or he'll bring up like, oh, you know, something, and you can, you know, kind of get him to eventually admit what his past is with the Enclave and such. Cass's is boring and requires you just walking around. Veronica's I don't remember because I don't think I've like ever done it. I think I maybe only have done it once.
Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building.
Isn't there like a badge like right here?
sir. Welcome to Repcon headquarters. I'm here to...
How many of those sarsaparilla caps do I have? Probably not enough. You need, what, 50 of them? I've got 40. I don't know why I picked up that pre-war cash. That was a waste. Did I pick up more pre-war cash? Big Book of Science. Absolutely worthless at this point. Because I already have 100 in almost every skill. Oh no, this gives you Night Eye. God damn it. Another skill book that I'm pretty sure I don't need anymore. No, oh, I can still use energy weapons. So that's what, 75, 77, 76. Gun I won't use. Is this the spooky jump scare loading screen where there's like a poster on the other side? Yeah. Ooh. They're on the 3rd floor, I think. The Brotherhood I'm looking for. Here they are.
3rd floor access is for executives only. Please identify.
Ice cream.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
That is luck.
Unauthorized facial pattern. 2nd floor access.
Oh my god, this guy followed me from the 2nd floor. Or 4F76. Oh, there it was there all along. There's the clue. That Fallout 76 was going to be a 4 fail. I don't know what I'm saying.
Override accepted. Intruder alert!
What? Oh. I need to find the poster, scary poster door. I'd like to leave now. It goes upstairs. God damn it. Here we go. Oh, they sounded the alarms.
Weapon systems locked on.
Time to leave. Night Eye. Really nice outside. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's like retina searing. Who the fuck are you? That might be a mod that adds like a Great Con to hunt you down if you have bad Great Con rep, maybe? I don't know. I'm taking a guess. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Okay, go back to Hidden Valley, report to the Brotherhood, and then you get another fetch quest that's really fun. It's good. It's like fun because it's a fetch quest. And then I think there's a third fetch. Man, the Brotherhood quests suck. I think like their only purpose is to get you to go to specific places in the wasteland that you might not have seen, maybe? I don't know. Because it's like you gotta go to places, then you gotta go find the scouts, and then you gotta go to the vaults, and it's boring. Too many loading screens to get back to the Elder.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind? They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence.
I'm pretty sure these
I
scouts
want you to
exist in the
contact
world
those
normally.
scouts and
I'm
gather their
curious
reports.
what
Like the
happens,
patrols,
like
they
before
have
this quest
devices
starts,
on
they
them that will
exist.
enable you to track them. When
What
you
happens
find
if you
them,
blast
tell
them
them you're
earlier?
my
Like if you kill them
representative and
earlier,
ask
do
them
you
if the
lose? Do
bears
the
are
quests
still
automatically
hunting.
fail and you gain
That should
Brotherhood,
get
like,
them to talk to
bad
you.
rep?
Return when you've gathered all of their
I like how I said
reports.
gain Brotherhood bad rep instead of just saying lose reputation with. Also, like this look right here, the T-51B with the plasma caster, that's like Fallout 1 style right there. That was like endgame Fallout 1 stuff, man. And then you get the supercharged one or whatever the hell it was called from Smithy. Ooh. Oh yeah, I do have Christine's silenced gun because I'm stupid. And then I have a silenced, and I have this thing. I picked it up. I forgot. Bunch of crap. Yeah, this thing's bugged with the. I remember that's why I wasn't using it. Is the ammo doesn't. It doesn't reload when it's using. I think it's probably the ammo mod I have installed. It's bugged when you're using different ammo. It doesn't reload. So I'm gonna stick it in my storage. It's a shame because I like it. And a modulator, and we'll keep the 22 pistol because it's funny. And how many repair kits do we have? 3. Okay, let's. Might as well just. How bad's my armor? Oh god, the armor is so hard to keep. Keep in good repair. Let's get 5. I just hit take all, so I'm actually gonna load a save. Because I'm not sitting there and putting all that shit in the fucking thing again. Don't hit take all. Pretty sure the first guy is like up on a hill. I actually see him. I just saw him crouch behind that rock. He's right up there. Man, they're never gonna make a good Fallout again, are they? That's just the sad truth. And that if it does happen, it's going to be nothing short of a miracle.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go.
The bear's still hunting?
Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides maintained a long stalemate, and only after an extended duration did the NCR finally destroy its opponent. When they did, it appeared they did so with the help of fresh reinforcements. I do not believe they could have managed the feat without them. That savages such as these could last so long against the NCR is troubling. Please, take my findings to the Elder.
Well, you
He'll know
see,
what to make of this.
the thing is that I'm the protagonist, and since I was not there, they couldn't have done it. Without the protagonist there, nothing can be done. I think another quests we could do before ending the game, like pushing down the main storyline to end the game. I could do Beyond the Beef.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny. You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to
No,
conduct
actually, they're all
raids.
dead.
What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations...
All right. Let me guess this. Is this enemy a bark scorpion? Yes. It is several bark scorpions. How many bark scorpions are there? It's a whole nest of fucking bark scorpions. I guess their bark was worse than their bite. Feel free to stop watching. If you're a viewer, if you're watching live, if you're watching on the VOD, if you're watching this on YouTube, just stop watching me. You heard like something break? I broke it. I'm chewing on a toothpick and I broke it.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me? Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Such musings in this report. Back to the bunk. These quests suck. Oh my god, it's Caesar. Right. So that's what that was. All that red on the compass, which you couldn't see because it's covered in shitty memes. It was a legion of Caesars. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, God, I sneezed into... That was disorienting. I was sneezing and trying to fight Caesars.
Cut it out, will you?
There's a legion of Caesars and I have to fight them. Just like I had to kill that entire family of coyotes. How the fuck did this happen? Always get turned around. This is like half a speedrun right now in terms of just trying to get as much done within the next hour and 40 minutes. I don't have to like leave or anything. It's just I want to see how much I can get done in 2 hours.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts?
Yeah, the reports.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you. The device that creates the sandstorms above, that masks our comings and goings, was only intended to be used in case of emergencies. It was never meant to be used with any regularity, and the other systems here were not designed to accommodate such usage. In particular, the air filtration system simply cannot handle the quantity of sand and grit that it's been forced to cope with these last few years. As a result, the system is failing, albeit slowly. I'm told we have a scant few months before it shuts down completely. Should that happen, it will quickly become impossible to breathe here in the bunker. Already the air quality begins to slightly worsen. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's
Oh no, I gotta go to
air
Vault
filtration
22
system.
for this, don't I?
I cannot overstate the importance of this task.
Oh,
See
shit.
Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention. And the only other
That
person
place
who
is a
aware of
fucking
it.
maze and I hate it. And I don't like doing the quest there either. So we could just blow them up. That would be funny. Can't remember where the bunker's self-destruct is. Oh, Still in the Dark is one long fucking quest. Holy shit.
Hey,
Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about.
Okay, yeah.
So now I'm going to have your... No, I heard you... You think you're the first person the Elders trusted?
Yep, got
I
it.
was the one who supplied the...
Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it.
Hello.
Search the vaults for HEPA for a pressure differential. I gotta go Vault 11, which isn't bad, but Vault 22 is balls. Oh, this is new.
How may I assist you?
What are the other ones? Paladin, Scribe, Elder. So I've got to go to head Paladin hard on. Why does he still detect me? There we go. Damn it. Damn it.
I heard some special squad of Rangers is on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the NCR is finally getting serious about fighting the Legion.
Okay, so now we could blow them up if we wanted to. Would I be able to get out of here without being myrtleized instantaneously, though? So, now what do I do? Oh. Time to leave.
Dodge this! And I promise the end will come quick.
Everyone, back to your posts.
Come out and face your death.
Area secured.
The guy just said area secured.
Confirmation.
Enemy spotted.
I can see why you're scribes. Jesus Christ, you guys suck at fighting.
Commencing attack.
Not very good when I shoot your gun out of your hand.
Yourself, and I promise the end will come quick.
Oh my god, that hurt. I think that's 2 paladins with fucking...
I'm with you.
Oh, there's like an army of them. Dead. Oh. Discretion is the better part of valor. Which one is it? It's there, the trading post. Hey, Veronica. Got something to tell you?
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long
Your
way down
lips
some
aren't
bad
moving.
road.
The grave.
Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty. Well,
You live in a hole in the ground? You live in a bunker? Leave your family in the bunker? Go ahead. I'm at a group of them in a bunker. I killed them all.
God, you're not lying, are you? You really did kill them. In that case, this is for them. Trouble.
Watch out!
Ugh. Ah! Now I could go back and do the quests. Or
It's amazing.
I could not. I even installed a mod to get the Brotherhood truce with the NCR or with the Mr. House, and I'm not even gonna see it. Oh, so that Securitron's dead for some reason. Let's go talk to Odo from Deep Space Nine. Penthouse.
Have you destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel?
They've been wiped out.
Single-handedly destroying a Brotherhood of Steel bunker is quite an accomplishment. Platoons of NCR troops have died trying to do the same.
Yeah, but the
This
platoons of
welcome
level
news
of NCR
comes just
troops are
in
not level
time, as
46.
events in the wider world are coming to a head. Aaron Kimball, the president of the new California Republic, is going to visit Hoover Dam to boost morale. Apparently, he hasn't considered the effect on the troops' morale of seeing their beloved leader get his brains blown out by a Legion sniper. I need you to make sure that no harm comes to President Kimball. It's fortunate that you've maintained good relations with the NCR. Simple. An NCR ranger named Graham is in charge of security arrangements for the visit. Present yourself to him. Let him know you want to help. Given your reputation, it's a near certainty that he'll accept your offer. Don't dally. The precise time of Kimball's visit is a closely guarded secret, but it will happen soon.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Hoose. Anything for Mr. House. I trust the man on the computer screen. I can't. He's completely trustworthy. And I kind of mean that. Like, I think he is trustworthy. It's just that he's clearly, like, you know, thinks he's the smartest man ever. You Grant?
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out.
Can't see me with that hat.
This is a We've got
Are you ready? Yeah, I'm all set. Okay, so this quest could be buggy still, but let's try to not fuck it up.
Glad you could join us.
Right, got it. So what's the plan?
Plan.
Got it. Let's get this show on the road. So I can't remember. There's a way to get this to go off without a hitch. Without the guy perception, acting engineers acting strangely. There's a lady to talk to, and she mentioned something. You got to get up to the vertibird and disable the bomb on it.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope.
Hey, you haven't seen my friend around here, have you?
I haven't seen him. just gotta wait a little bit. The engineer here, one of these guys, I think probably this one, maybe this one, I don't know which one, but one of them is a Legion guy, and he has a detonator to blow up the plane. There's a bomb on the vertibird. Oh my god, JC, a bomb.
Have you finished your security sweep?
All right. So I gotta do this. This quest is easy to fuck up if you don't know what you're doing. Just keep an eye on that guy over there. And the president's vertiplane. Well, that doesn't matter. I gotta go up there and... President Kimball.
Only engineers and authorized personnel are allowed upstairs. Please step... No one can go upstairs without authorization.
I always wanted to see the president's vertibird.
Sorry, no can do.
Pretty please.
Okay, just this once. Make it quick.
And no
so I don't
wonder
wanna get
why
in trouble for this.
the NCR is a mess. But you examine, and you can examine the bird of bird. You know, strange item. It's a bomb. You disarm the bomb.
Come back in a minute. I'm busy with...
And then, again, I don't think he's been replaced yet. But if you see that guy up in the tower... Is this music public domain, or am I going to get copywritten? Am I going to get copyright struck by the White House for this? For Hail to the Chief. Hail to the Chief, we have chosen for the nation. Hail to the Chief, we salute him one and all. There, look. Oh.
It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so. We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices.
Range was not killed not too long ago.
It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that
what are you doing up here?
There's a dead ranger downstairs.
Shit. Really? We should go take a look.
Let's go.
Okay.
Born in Tinshire, on the outskirts of Mojave, Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father was a caravan guard on the short route, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages.
So again, anything over a radio in this game is deafeningly loud. Apologies. So I think if you do all that, it should go off without a hitch, as long as you don't inform the engineer or anything like that. He'll say his speech and he'll try to blow up Bear Force 1. It won't work because the bomb's been disarmed. If I didn't do it correctly, he'll try to rush the stage to kill the president, but you can probably get him. He'll just be gunned down by everyone.
We made true on our promises, driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carried the weight, and though we left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield, it did not break us. 10 years ago, Chief Elise met with representatives of the Desert Rangers to discuss terms of what would become the Rangers Unification Treaty. The treaty was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic. It was a covenant to protect.
I still don't get. Are the Desert Rangers just a wasteland reference?
There are some back home
And they just became part of the NCR?
What is forget that the light of our society shines beyond our borders. Sometimes we take those privileges for
I have a New California Republic shirt. I have a New NCR t-shirt I bought like 6 years ago.
that wherever Californians stand,
It's nice. It's a little worn now. I wear it just to bed, but it's a good shirt.
representation and protection under the laws of a just republic. This was the same fire that burned in the heart of the old world that preceded us. We are the heirs of that civilization, torchbearers eastward of the Pacific, into the darkness of this wasted land. When the Republic called on the men and women of California to carry that fire across the Mojave, Jeremy Watson answered.
God, I forgot how long this speech is. It's like an actual fucking speech. I don't think I fucked anything up. I hope I did. I'm gonna make a save.
He took the greatest risk. Not only for his fellow Californians, but for California itself.
Shouldn't you be keeping an eye out for anything suspicious?
I found an assassin in the tower.
Damn it. I can't believe the Legion actually got someone past our security. I'll have a security... I'm also canceling the president's speech.
He was prepared to make the most...
No. You can. I want it to go off without a hitch, where you can, because you can. If you don't do anything, if you disabled the bomb and you've killed the assassin, I'm pretty sure this just goes off without a hitch. And he does give his speech, everyone claps, and then he leaves. I don't know why his subtitles aren't appearing. Maybe I have to get closer. There we go. Yeah.
Private First Class Jeremy Watson, on behalf of the Senate and people of the new California Republic, it is my honor to present you with the Star of Sierra Madre.
Finding it isn't the hard part. It's a letting go.
A monument stands as a tribute to the sacrifice made by those who came before us. The men and women who fulfilled the promise we made to the Desert Rangers. Its back is inscribed with the names of the troopers and rangers who carried the weight. And because they made the most noble of sacrifices, it did not break us. 4 years ago, we held this dam. 4 years ago, we carried the weight. 4 years ago, we drew a line through the Mojave as clear as the Colorado River. A line that Caesar cannot cross. Today, you stand here with our brothers and sisters to hold that line. Today, you honor all Californians by carrying that weight.
Hate to say it, House is gonna win.
Pushing ever eastward. You are the sequoias rising from the Sierra Nevadas, defiant and enduring. You are the great western light of California, torchbearers in the darkness, living reminders of all that is best in our republic. Thank you. Thank you.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here. What the hell are you waiting for? You think I want to get shot? Let's go.
So it should be good. I think it's this shifty guy.
Hello?
Was it this one? A mid. Was it like upscaled by AI and that was supposed to be like cigarettes that say mild or something? What the fuck? What is that?
We won't.
You did it. I protected the president of the new California Republic. Easy peasy. Once you know what to do. I wonder how long a vertibird ride is back to Shady Sands.
Good job today. You got the... Good job. Good job. Good job.
No, I can't even report.
It was such an honor to be here today.
Do you mind?
It's him, yeah.
Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind?
Alright, I didn't know what I expected. Why is the Securitron dead? What happened? What happened, buddy? Resurrect. He just gave up. Gotta remember, Mr. House is in the penthouse.
If not for you, President Kimball would be dead. So you needn't feel guilty when the NCR's route from Hoover Dam demolishes his political career.
What's the next step?
The Legion has nothing left to wait for. Their assault on the dam could begin at any
God, I
moment.
forgot how short the main
Before
questline
that
is.
happens, I'll ask you to complete one other task. It may seem trivial, but that's far from the case. Between the Strip and Helios 1 lies the El Dorado electrical substation. Humble as it appears, the substation has immense strategic value, for it's there that you'll jumpstart the Lucky 38's dormant reactor. Gain access to the substation's control room and install this override module. Just so you know, there are NCR troops guarding the station.
What's this about dormant reactor?
The strain of defending Las Vegas from annihilation exceeded my power.
It's weird to hear him say Las Vegas. It doesn't sound right.
Down. For years, I played a miser with my emergency power supply. I began to run out of reserves around the time I woke the first batch of Securitrons. Negotiating an allotment of power from Hoover Dam was crucial. That's what's powered the Strip for the past 7 years.
Why didn't you restart the reactor early?
I needed the operating software on the platform
convenient.
to bring it back online. And to start the reactor itself requires a tremendous jolt of current. Very attention-getting. The NCR has its hands full now, of course. I doubt they'll raise much of a fuss.
Why is it important?
This is not a good time to be dependent on energy from Hoover Dam. When the Legion attacks, the NCR may cut power altogether. And I'll be needing a good deal more power than the NCR has allotted to the Strip.
I don't know how reactors work.
Broadcasting encrypted VMQ-boosted command signals to hundreds of Securitrons eats up more power than you might expect.
That was almost a Star Trek line. That was almost a Star Trek technobabble.
With this accomplished,
I'm used to hearing this is the voice actors say this. I've gone through almost every season of Star Trek Deep Space Nine again over the last week. It's a good show. That is my favorite Deep Space Nine is my favorite Deep Space Nine. What I actually wanted to say is Deep Space Nine is my favorite Star Trek of the ones I have watched. Yeah, I'm gonna do Beyond the Beef because I'm only an hour in. Not even. I'm 50 minutes in, and I want to do Beyond the Beef. It's a fun quest. It's a little annoying, but it's fun. It's cute. And Deep Space Nine is good. I like Deep Space Nine. I think it's a good trek. I think Sisko's a good captain. I think it portrayed.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over?
Keep your hold down weapons. I think it added a nice dash. I don't know why I stutter when I stream sometimes. It added a nice dash of pragmatism, practicality, realism to Star Trek, where it's like the NCR can no longer hide, or the Federation can no longer hide behind being like, oh, well, we'll just pontificate about why, it's right to do the right thing, and da-da-da-da-da. No, it's like, okay, you're facing enemies who don't give a shit, and are going to fight. You can't negotiate with them. What do you do?
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No, I haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
Lost your son?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
I'll find
I'd
a
be more
son.
than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Okay. Beyond the beef. So, who we talking to first? Marjorie.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
I'm looking for someone who went missing.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
Most places don't have to put that in the charter.
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in
I know, but the lady
cannibalism
doth
here
protest
under
too
any
much. Usually, like, it's...
circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White
Oh, okay.
Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
It's like, most places don't have to do that. Like, you can just... You could just, you know, the United Nations doesn't have a thing in their charter being like, we have never eaten and never will eat human flesh.
Well, you can already guess what probably
You
happened.
know, your local fucking high school doesn't have that in the fucking rules. I don't know, God, I just
Room just didn't have a
I don't know, when I've been streaming the last month and a half, I've just, I can't, sometimes I need to concentrate and just spit out what I'm saying. Don't just speak, just say.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word.
Okay, yep, great. Is there any way I can talk to the investigator?
Why, yes. I had our maitre d'. You see?
All right, cool, yep.
How may I be of service, madam?
You have a room to investigate.
Investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
I just need to speak with him.
Of course, of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, I hope we...
Okay, cool. This next part sucks if you don't have a holdout weapon. And you don't have skill in unarmed. Because you get jumped. Dun dun.
I've got you now. Aha!
Looks like fucking Nick Valentine. This hotel, this casino really reminds me of Rapture. And this room right here reminds me of BioShock 2, the starting area, which is in like a resort spa kind of thing.
Who are you?
I found just someone who found a matchbook.
Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to?
Dead.
Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside.
Dead.
They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
What are you afraid of?
Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
Mortimer's behind it?
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans. But we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate. He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy.
Has there ever been a Fallout game that hasn't had at least one quest related to cannibalism? Has there ever been like a RPG that hasn't had one quest related to cannibalism? I feel like this is a common thing in RPGs, having a quest where you find a group of people that for some reason or another have gone to eating people jerky.
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Anything you can do to help me?
I could sponsor you as an honorary member. The White Gloves are always looking for people who can elevate their status. You'd certainly fit the bill with everything you've done around here. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out. Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks.
This guy's really got a good head on his shoulders. It's a shame he's about to die.
Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere.
All right.
Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
Sorry, Chauncey. There's no way to save him. He is scripted to die. Find a sponsor, drug the wine, get rid of Philippe.
Welcome to the Ultralux.
I'd like to join the White Glove Society.
Why, yes. Originally, we didn't allow...
Right, yep.
And the right...
Yep.
And you most certainly...
Oh, I'm so good.
You have my full support, and you are...
Cool. It helps when you have good rep with the whatevers.
It'd be crazy to put me on either side of the coming battle.
I'm technically hidden here.
You. What do you think you're doing?
Mortimer.
First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. It addles the senses. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul. The sooner you find yourself out.
I like how both of them triggered at the same time. Came running. Where's his recipe for human meat? There, no, that's ramen Wellington.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
I think you might have me confused with someone else.
Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
Your predisposition towards anger suggests unresolved issues in your past.
What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it. Not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough.
You may be projecting. Tell me about your parents.
Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone.
You go do that then.
How could they treat me like that?
What the fuck's his recipe again? I always forget. It's in like the other room. Frick, where? No, that's the wine that you can poison or drug. That's ramen Wellington. Cook. Oh, everything at your disposal as long for improvise, no recipe. Intelligence is 6 and a recipe to cook. Okay, well I have survival, so done. Imitation meat. We gotta. Where's he's in here. So you.
How may I?
Gotta wait till it's 7. So do it.
How may I?
Time to serve the meal at once. He'll come in. You hide. I always thought these things were called mutt fruits, as in they were like maybe like mutts, like dogs, like, you know, they were just random mixes of stuff. No, they're mute fruits, as in mutated fruit. I thought it was supposed to be like, oh, it's like a mixed breed. It's just like a bunch of random berries mixed together, but no, it's mute fruit. You can see I can't see it, but I'm watching the little pip on the compass. He's gonna grab the imitation meat. Maybe he's already done it. I don't know. Has he? Yes, he has. Okay. Can disengage the lock.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Come down. I'm coming to get you out of
My
here.
daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
There's no time to explain. We have to leave.
All right, fine. I'm right behind you.
Okay, Ted, we gotta do this quiet like. Okay, Ted doesn't know how to sneak, so I guess we're not doing this quiet like. Also, his dad's name is Heck. I just thought of that. His dad's name is Heck Gunderson. It's quite a name. I have some fucking cojones to name your child Heck.
But I have a few words, if I may. There was a time not so long ago when we were bound together not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. As a society, we've endeavored to sample the finest food and drink the
There we go.
world has to offer.
Want to get close enough for the subs to
We are
appear.
living a lie. There is a meat sweeter than the most corn-fed livestock. Most of you have tasted it. All of you have coveted it. Among us, it is a crime to discuss a return to the old ways that unified our people. Tonight, that all changes. The taboo ends. Let me finish, Marjorie. You don't know it yet, but you are all now guilty of a greater crime. One that ordinarily bears the harshest of punishments. Surely that you are all guilty warrants not only universal amnesty, but also a renewed discussion. For our society to be truly elite, we must
I don't know how much
dine
this
on the
speech you have to
most
sit through for it to go properly, or if you even have to do it at all.
food known to us. And tonight, for the first time as a society, you are sampling that very dish, the meat we are forbidden to taste, the way it was meant to be eaten. Fellow members of the White Glove Society, bon appetit. What the... Who is this trespasser?
Bad news, Mortimer. No one's eating the boy you kidnapped.
What are you... Why is he there? Who are we eating right now?
A secret recipe. It isn't human, though.
No! These are lies. I never kidnapped anyone. And even if I did, there's no harm done. He's alive!
Kidnapping is the harm, Mortimer.
You're all hypocrites. How can you claim to be connoisseurs yet deny yourselves the greatest of all meats? I am ashamed to have once
I just
called
feel like it's a
everyone here
case of
family.
like,
This isn't over though.
I don't know,
I'll
like
begin
how
anew.
good humans,
The
how
White
good would
Glove
human
Society
mute?
will
How
never
good would
achieve
human
the
meat
greatness
taste?
of my new order. You'll all hear
Like,
from
I don't
me
know.
again.
It just feels like most people are not. I don't know. Just ugh. I like how Mortimer's just running.
The Legion better watch out now. Our
Run, bitch, run. Tender family reunion.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
It was Mortimer, the White Gloves. He's a cannibal.
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heck Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole. I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Oh, that'll be no issue. All the casinos have already kicked me out. 10 luck, you see. I guess we do house. We do Mr. House. Long walk to the El Dorado substation. Yeah, at least something to shoot in the way. I missed. That's a lot of fucking ants, holy shit. Sounds like fun back there. many stim packs do I have in my inventory? Because I might go, before we do the Hoover Dam, I might go back to the Brotherhood of Steel bunker and print myself out a bunch of stim packs. Whoops. Don't let me use a grenade launcher in real life. I will overshoot my target. They're attacking each other because I crippled their whatever. Should buy more grenades before Hoover Dam too. It's a lot of crit. There are a lot of crit messages in the top right there. Oh. I always wondered what this place was on the map before doing Mr. House.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
All right. Don't know why that gives you infamy. Oh, they're fucking shooting. Oh, fuck off. All right. Let's go to the Brotherhood of Steel Blunker. The Brotherhood of Steel Blunker. Fucking mole rat. Always something to stop you from fast traveling. Brotherhood of Steel Bunker. Print myself some stim packs. Let's print out like 100. Yeah. It's 175 stim packs. Probably not gonna need the fucking 22 pistol anymore. I will take some, I'll take these doctor's bags, I'll take the weapon repair kits. Got plenty of ammo. We'll print more stim packs because I expect to use a lot. So let's print out another, where are they, stim packs? Let's print out another 75 for 250 stim packs. Which weigh way too much, yes. But still, that's a lot of stim packs. I'm gonna go to the gun runners, gonna find some buy some 40mm grenades, repair my armor by buying some combat armor from them. Gun runners, gung runners.
Welcome, sir. Or
We have for sale. Don't I have like a bunch of Legion ammo or money? Oh no, I turned them in for. I remember now. I turned them in at the casino, and then I got them. I traded them in for caps or for chips, and then got them back as caps. So let's get some 40mm grenades and some armor, some cheapy armor. There we go. And let's fucking finish this playthrough that has been going on for way too long. I always get kind of bored at the end of the playthrough. Like the last third of a playthrough of New Vegas for me is kind of dull because once I'm done all the DLCs and once I have, like, I'm at a certain point in levels and where you have all the skills and you have the weapons you want and the gear you want, it gets kind of just like you're going through the motions a little bit. Because it's very hard for you to die, enemies are not as hard anymore. Like, you know, I've turned this to very hard, and so it's like I die quickly, but it's still not, like, that bad.
As you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my C3I broadcasting arrays. Everything is in order. And just in time, as it turns out, the forces of Caesar's Legion are on the march, establishing a staging area east of the dam. Their assault could begin at any moment. So that's where you'll be heading, if you're ready. Hoover Dam.
What's the goal?
Your objective is to reach a control room halfway across the dam and install an override module similar to the one you used at the substation. The override will enable me to control the entire dam's power output. You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim.
Okay.
We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
Hoover Dam. You're committing to fight for Mr. House at the Battle of the Hoover Dam, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades to come. If there's anything you want to do, no. There is nothing I want to do. Wow, I actually got the achievement for completing The House Always Wins. They're all fucking dead. So, am I going through the visitor center, or am I going down the dam? I'm going down the dam. Always forget. That guy's still alive. Oh boy, there's a lot of legion. So it's gonna get really loud. So I'm turning down the volume because all these guys have assault carbine and they're so fucking loud. Rat tat 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 tat. That's the guy who killed Caesar. I love the design of the Securitrons. They're silly, but they're fun. I think that one guy had a sledgehammer. Very dangerous weapon. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's the boomers. And I think if you went past that halfway point, if I did Odd Lane Sign, we'd have the Enclave Enclave Remnants coming to help. Bunch of old geezers in power armor.
Stop right there. You shouldn't be here. It's best if you just move along.
Colonel Moore's in trouble. She needs help now.
Damn it all to hell! Let's go!
Good, go help Colonel Moore, because then we can then do her route in Hearts of Iron, Old World Blues.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the east.
Is everything that Mr. House makes for like technology chip-shaped, like poker chip-shaped? Oh god, that was a really bad. Oh, did you hear that? It was fucking awful. I hope that wasn't. Oh, it was like a really weird like creak through the audio.
You go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender. I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated. Cheers.
Cheers. Did I pick it up? Alright, yeah, it's automatic. So do I head back up to the surface, or... No, there's more to do. God, the dam is like a fucking maze. This is... Those were Prime Legionaries? Is it Legionnaire or Legionary? I don't know how to say it. I do like how these little TVs flick on with Mr. House's face as you pass by him. Cute little detail. Oh, save 666. This will be the lucky one. I'm so glad this fire isn't real. Oh my fucking god. Help me, please. Look how many there are. Oh, fuck. It's a good thing I saved. Where do they spawn? Come on. Come on. There they are. Oh my god, run. Oh. I just got like domed. Holy shit. I don't even know what fucking killed me, but I died in one shot. So much for the security, John. Oh, there's another one? Perfect. Yeah, the Enclave guys would have helped me here. Might have been worth it. Can't imagine being shot in the back repeatedly. Is it possible to gain more infamy with Caesar's Legion? I killed Caesar. Don't have to loot. Game's over. Legate's camp. Legate's camp. Why are you running?
Like that?
Ballistic fist. Ouch. I remember that was one thing that was cut from the game, was that the fist weapons used to have ammo, or at least the ballistic fist and the displacer glove and stuff like that. They were going to have ammo, but I don't think it worked with melee weapons. They couldn't find a way to implement it. Now, do I talk to him or do I just start blasting? Get on a rock, get on a rock. Oh, fuck, there's so many enemies now. Lanius has stopped fighting. Oh, good, corner yourself. This is why I got 250 stim packs.
Come on!
Need semi-automatic power. Do they keep spawning until I kill the legate? How bad of shape is my armor? Pretty much half of it was destroyed in that, like, one fight. For fuck's sake. Anyone else? What? How many stim packs did I use? I had 250. Not that many. Okay. Area secure, I believe. Before someone else shoots me.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
I didn't take the damn for you, General. I took it for Vegas. I can, but it wasn't really a gamble. Mr. House sends his regards, Oliver. He's expanding.
What the hell are you on about? House? He's just a rumor on the strip. Never leaves his... What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here.
Singing isn't necessary, but you do have a pay-per-view to sign. I have the terms of surrender here for you.
What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait, here we go. Demands NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdrawal? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go. This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion.
If that's what makes you feel comfortable, I'm not judging you. Actually, I took the damn General Oliver with House's backing. The terms are fair. Refusing them would not be in your best interests. I took the dam.
You know I won't surrender the dam. And certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week.
In trouble. We
held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We've fought for it. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you better have a lot more reasons than you just telling me to go.
Bluff him. Speech 100 bluff. Let's do it then. The fact that you're talking with me says a lot about your willingness to fight.
True. Guess I'm a little too used to seeing Securitrons in Vegas to think they'd turn and be bad news. And I know how bad they can get. Look, House, Vegas, it's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe. But NCR's got perks too. Think about it before you sign on with him. And if you say no, keep in mind what that means. NCR may have its problems, but when we're riled, watch out.
No, General, you keep in mind. You keep it in mind in our conversation open. You can't hold the Mojave. NCR can't hold the Mojave ready, and you're threatening me. Tell your soldiers. Attack Vegas. Attack me on order and attack on MTR at McCarran, the embassy, and the Strip. They can't hold.
I'm not going to throw away the lives of my men just to make a point. And there'll be other days.
No, actually, you're gonna be, like, fired. You're gonna return to the California in disgrace. Mr. Housebot.
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the General, by the way. He'll be held responsible, publicly disgraced. 36.5% probability of suicide, by my estimate.
Ouch.
Kimball won't be able to save him. He'll be too busy getting thrown out of office. But less than a 3% chance of suicide, mind you. Vegas might see a dip in revenue.
It's gonna be like
for a
fucking
few months,
political
half a year.
political insanity in the NCR after this. They're just gonna be like, what?
Vegas will be a shining jewel in the
You let a
middle of the
robot
desert,
ghost
an
man
oasis of
take
light,
the dam
a beacon
and the
to show
Mojave?
mankind the way to the stars.
How many soldiers
This
died?
is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
Gonna fucking
And so the
crucify him.
courier who had cheated death
Oh,
in
we
the
get to listen to Ron
cemetery
Perlman.
outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas.
Let's
Mr.
burn the
House
NCR.
continued
10
to run
years of
New Vegas
fucking
his way,
trying to
a
hold this
despotic
fucking
vision of
miserable
pre-war
strip of
glory.
sand
The streets were orderly,
and then get
efficient,
turned away,
cold.
pushed out.
New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier,
I should go
fair and
gambling.
kind-hearted
I've never
to
been
those in the
gambled. I've
wasteland,
never been gambled. I've
ensured
never
that
gone
Mr.
gambling.
House would keep
Never been
New
to a
Vegas
casino.
stable and secure for future generations. Mr. House afforded her every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, both out of gratitude and a quiet pride in his choice of lieutenants.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many
Oh, I never
wandered
did any
off
of the
into
Jacobstown
wastes,
quests.
confused
Oopsies.
and
I
disheartened.
forgot about it.
Mr. House showed little interest on the boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble.
Oops, rip Brotherhood of
the
Steel.
Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
Oh, yeah, I killed
Their
Veronica.
leaders destroyed by the courier. The fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Good Springs as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
After generations of being beaten down, the great Khans were finally
Good, they're
broken
terrible.
by the courier. Those few who avoided the courier's wrath moved north into the wilderness of Idaho, where they tried once more to rebuild.
With no cure for the Nightkin schizophrenia in sight, the disgruntled
Whoopsies, I
Nightkin
forgot about
left
this quest.
Jacobstown. Without a treatment, their insanity grew. The crazed Nightkin terrorized the wasteland, and Jacobstown suffered repeated reprisals.
Shit, I
from
should have done this. I
mutant
knew I
hidden
forgot one
humans.
quest. It's an
In the
easy
end,
quest, too.
The surviving mutants abandoned Jacobstown entirely, its existence quickly forgotten by the rest of the wasteland.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside, thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the Kings fought valiantly, but were no
The
match
Kings are
for the
lame. I'm
armored
glad they get
killing
rid. They're
machines,
dead. They suck.
and were wiped out to the last man.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in
Rip
its
Novak, I
defense.
guess.
With no other communities coming to its defense, Novak would eventually fall to the Legion's persistent attacks.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
With Cook dead, the powder gangers at Vault 19 fell apart. Those who weren't destroyed by the courier fled into the hills or attempted to work their way back through the Mojave wasteland. Few survived.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic eye.
Due to the courier's intervention, Chief Hanlon abandoned his plan to sabotage the defense of Hoover Dam. The Rangers assisted the troopers admirably during the Legion's ill-fated attack. Though the courier snatched victory from NCR, only General Oliver was blamed for the loss of Hoover Dam. Hanlon, exhausted from a lifetime of service to the NCR, stepped down from his position in the Rangers and
Good
retired
end for
to
Chief
his ranch
Hanlon,
in
kind
Reading.
of. He doesn't
And
fucking
so the courier's
kill
road
himself.
came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and
Say the
died,
meme line.
just as they had
Memes.
in the old world. Because war,
Finding it isn't the hard part.
war never changes.
It's letting go. What the fuck? Oh my god, I forgot. This mod pack has the functional post game in it. Well, ugh. I don't know if I'm gonna play much of this, but it's here. Again, back to not having anything to fucking pick for a perk. Ooh, yeah, sure. I don't know. Anywhere I wander. I don't even know what quest that is. Oh, these are all the companion quests. Right. I didn't do any of the fucking companion quests. The coyotes. I don't know what that is. Let's see what other quests I have failed. I don't even know what that one is. GI Blues is the Kings in the NCR. I believe Birds of a Feather is a Van Graff quest. That's, I'm assuming, a Legion quest. I would, hazard a guess at that. The Whitewash is... I recognize that title. I don't remember. I forgot to remember to forget. Is that Boons? I want to say. Unfriendly Persuasion. Don't remember that one. For Odd Lane Sign is Arcade Ganon's quest. For Odd Lane Sign. Bye Bye Love. I don't remember. Guess who I saw today? I think that's Lily's quest. Oh, that's everything. Well, what's different? No NCRNPs, I notice. Is the NCR's embassy still there? Yeah, it is. Maybe. Is it abandoned? The flag's still there. Nope, it's abandoned. Nothing really. I didn't really choose anything too like crazy. Let's go to the Mojave outpost. Is it like abandoned? I'm guessing because probably not, because this is the border of you're now in the NCR like right now. I think. I don't understand why you would want a functional post-game ending. I genuinely don't. I feel like this game has a better reason for not having a functional post-game ending than Fallout 3, and yet for some reason they've made a mod to do this. Oh wow, even the fort, look, all the... So is that what this mod does, functional post-game? It just puts NPC guards of whichever faction you selected at the opposite faction's places. And threw some corpses around. Let's go to Camp Forlorn Hope. There's still NCR around here. Kinda, some of them are. I guess they didn't clean up all of them. Camp Gulf. Yep. No, still NCR, but I'm guessing not all of them. Bitter Springs. Okay, well, let's see. Nipton, because Nipton was destroyed, or Novak. Looks normalish to me, in that it's just as much of a shithole as it is usually. Manny Vargas is dead. Random prospector. Oh no, Manny Vargas. Oh no. Oh, is what's her name still at? I wonder, did all the NPCs, all your companions disappear? Is Cass still here? Cass is still here drinking. I'm guessing if I had done her quest, because what happens, I think she actually dies if you do Mr. House's quest. She actually dies. Her heart stops because she has a heart condition that she inherited from her father. So yeah, I guess that's New Vegas. That's Lu Bega. This game is still really good. It is going to be one of those games that I will play every like 2 years for the rest of my life. It's still the only good Fallout game, or only, excuse me, that's not true. It's the only good 3D Fallout game. The rest of them suck. Fallout 3 is bad. Fallout 4 is worse. 76 is a catastrophe that can be occasionally fun to play. This is the only good one. It has compelling stories. It has compelling characters. It has good world building. It approaches stuff that none of the other Bethesda games none of the other Bethesda Fallouts have done, which is the idea of established nations or entities in the wasteland. In the Bethesda Fallouts, everyone is squabbling over dirt, and there's like tiny little shitty. Oh, what the fuck is that? I've never noticed that. There's just tiny little shitty settlements fighting over other tiny little shitty settlements. There's never any growth. There's never any expansion. It's 200 years since the war, and for some reason nothing has changed in a lot of their stories. And that here you now have the thing of two great powers fighting over the wasteland, engaging in very much a the closest approximation to pre-war sort of, I guess you could say, hostilities between nation states. You have three factions that are essentially all different representations of the old world in a different way. What the fuck is this? House Industries Commission Terminal. What the fuck? Oh, this is like some bullshit. Like, this is like Radiant quests put into this game. Why would you ever do that?
You made a real mess of
but that, so you have... man, this game is just good. This game is really good in a lot of ways. There's a reason why I can play this game every couple years and enjoy it. All the kings are dead. And it's just... Not all the kings are dead. Most of the kings are dead. But, yeah. It's... Anyway, yeah, God, this game's good. And we will never, ever, 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 ever get a Fallout game as good as this one ever again. Probably. Almost certainly not. But we did it. We did the ultimate goal, which was we got Mr. House on the Las Vegas sphere. We did it. That was the ultimate goal. He has become spherical. He is the New Vegas now. And that's the important part. Yeah, that took about 2 hours. And I did kind of rush it at the end, but I kind of just wanted to get New Vegas done and over with because it's been a month since I started streaming this, and I've done like 10 streams of this, and I want to get it done because Shadow of the Erd Tree is coming out. I also want to play Ghost of Tsushima, and so I wanted to get this done and over with, and it is, and it was fun, and it was quality, and everyone knows that New Vegas is good. No one needs to tell anything about, that New Vegas is not good. Everyone knows who knows Fallout, and yeah, it was fun. I'm really glad to play this game every couple years. One of the things I recommend maybe that I think should be cool, if anyone wants to have a deep dive into, let me get this up on screen. There is a forum thread from some forum that I don't even know what it is, but it is an enormous thread of stuff that was cut from New Vegas. This thread, this post is huge. Like, look how long it goes on for. And so this is all sort of stuff that, big and small, that was just like cut for whatever reason. And it's great. I've read it previously, a couple of years ago, and it's just like, it's good. It's interesting. You can learn a lot. See, I'm reading all this. Am I going to really read all this shit out? Probably not. But yeah, there's a lot, and there's like a ton of things that were just like Freeside. Initially, this is something I've brought up. Like, initially, Freeside was one large world space. The bigger map would have featured a lot more NPCs, and a particularly very neat touch where travelers would constantly enter at the North Gate to head to the Strip, explaining to how all the people in the Strip got there. This code and its trigger is actually in the final game, can be triggered. However, a debug line deliberately makes the conditions for traveler spawns impossible, and the trigger code is commented out. It also assumes Freeside is one world space still. However, the setup was too demanding for consoles, of course, and caused memory performance issues. And so stuff like this. So eventually they abandoned that, and then they had to split them in two. It's really fucking annoying and ugly. So there was just so much like things that were cut. Originally, the rat chasing children had more complex behavior. There was a thing where certain NPCs were patched out because they were too. It was getting to the point where they were just like decorative NPCs, and there was too many of them. Freeside, or the Strip, was supposed to be one large world space as well. Again, memory. Long open areas leaving nowhere to hide NPCs caused flame rate crippling draw distances. The original, you can see it in the E3 preview. There would have been more, possibly a second row of casinos. It was likely cut when it was clear that getting the content present in the final game running would be difficult enough. Securitron dialogue is broken to a ridiculous degree. All regular action dialogue entering combat warning the player, etc. has not been randomized, so only the topmost of the 3 responses to the topic will ever be played. Likely 2/3 of the dialogue is ever heard. Is never heard. They can't actually play some crucial dialogue to dialogue faction settings. Only the Securitrons can in the Lucky 38. Huh. There's apparently like other street goofs thing, which was like you have the girls in the fountain, the graffiti. You have one goof was a man chasing a woman around in the way the children do in Freeside. Tellingly, the woman has no clothes on. The other are a stranger. One spawns some sun lounges and a bottle of beer on top of the NCR embassy. Some cushions and a mattress. like a bunch of stuff. Like there's so much that would just like, and that's the thing, is like a lot of this stuff is just tiny, but it's stuff like, okay, we got to cut it. We just got to cut it. Just cut stuff that nobody ever, just never got in. The moon comes over the tower was originally vastly longer. I think this quest, the mod pack actually expands it. God, there's so many stuff like there seems to have been some kind of chase sequence with Benny once planned when he fled the tops. You could have like done something where you're supposed to chase him and stuff like that, but never made it. You were supposed to, I think Benny was supposed to be, you could even recruit him as a companion at one point. God, just so much. Hoover Dam originally had a hugely impressive pair of water exhaust jets that shoot water into the river below. Probably the most impressive visual effect in the game that, graphically speaking, frankly, only a mother could love. Or they're most in a game that, frankly, only a mother. Right. Yeah. Well, these were present in the final game. They've been disabled. Possibly they were turned on if the player floods the tunnels. But the thing is that they cannot be seen at extreme. I think it's like the idea was that there was no way to do like LOD models on something animated, and so it would just cause an issue where you could be like not 1,000 miles, but you'd be a very far distance away from the dam, and it would still be loading in these fancy water funnels, and it would just kill your frame rate and your performance. That's another thing. Yeah, there's supposed to be follower medics if you convince the followers to help, but they just don't appear. The NPC exists, but they're just not there. Like there's so I'm repeating myself. There's a lot. This game is good. There was a lot cut out. Well, this would have been interesting. 2 characters with Chinese names, and they could have been related to the Shi or the Shai from San Francisco, as you see in Fallout 2, but cut. Thank you, Microsoft. Microsoft antivirus popped up. Just, God. Fallout New Vegas is a good game, and I love it, and I'll play it again eventually, but that's it for this playthrough. It is done. It took about 25 hours in total, and I did not too much of the vanilla early on, but then really headed into the DLCs, and the DLCs always end up being sort of the bulk of my playthroughs through New Vegas. I really enjoy 1.5 of them. 1 3/4 of them. I like Dead Money. I tolerate Old World Blues. I like Joshua Graham in Honest Hearts, and I can't really stand Lonesome Road. But overall, good game. And that's it. What time is it? It's 9:30, 9:40. Yeah. Thanks to anyone who watched. Appreciate it. Thanks to anyone who watches the VODs. Appreciate it. Thanks to anyone who watches this on YouTube. I do appreciate it. And I'm not just saying that. Seeing even like a few numbers makes me go, yay. What's next? Well, it will probably be Thursday night. If not Thursday night, Friday night is going to be Shadow of the Erd Tree. And I know everyone and their mother is going to be playing it, and I'll be buried down at the very bottom, but I don't care. I want to play it because I'm going to fucking play it. I'm going to play that game because I'm really excited for it. And I like Elden Ring a lot. I have Elden Ring installed. I have my character set up, and it's going to hopefully be fun. Fingers crossed. If it's more Elden Ring, I think I will enjoy it regardless. It would have to be really, really bad for me to not like it. But that will be next, and then maybe Ghost of Tsushima, maybe some Dawn Trail if I want to get back into Final Fantasy XIV. I might throw in some Fallout 76 streams here or there because it's good filler, and if I'm bored and I just want to stream something, it's good to get a couple hours out of that. But as for now, that's it. So goodbye, good night. Thanks for watching, and Thursday, Friday, Shadow of the Erd Tree, looking forward to it. So until then, bye.